Hi all, welcome to e-learning. I'm Kalpana, Assistant Professor, Department of Management from St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women. Today we are going to learn research process. Okay, research to conduct a research, we have to follow some process. Okay, it is a systematic research, right? So we have to a step-by-step process. Let us see one by one. We have 8 steps in research process. One is identifying the problem. Okay, this is where the research begins. Okay, you have to choose a topic first. That is the research problem. Okay, research topic is nothing but a research problem. In what topic you are going to conduct a research. Okay, first find the proper topic, clear topic or problem you want to study. Okay, find a specific issue and make sure it should be clear and focused, and your problem should be a researchable problem. Unresearchable problem should not be taken, and it should be a logical problem. Okay, for example, why are many students struggling in mathematics? Because most of the students, they don't like maths. Okay, we are going to find the reasons for why they are not like maths, and why they are struggling to do maths. Okay, this is your problem. That is research. The next one is reviewing literature. Okay, you study books, journals, and previous research related to your topic. You have to find whether already some people they have conduct this topic research, or reviewing their old books, journals. You have to see. Okay, understand what is already known, because you should not repeat the same research and you should not give the same conclusions. That's why you have to review the literature. Okay, identify the gaps in research. If they are conducting the same research, means how many years back they have conducted this research. Like this, you have to review the literature and avoid repeating the past study. Example, reading studies about the factors affecting max performance. The next one is setting research questions, objectives, and hypothesis. Okay, the next process is you have to set a research question. You have to prepare a question. Okay, research question, what you are investigating and what is your objective, what do you want to achieve, what do you want to get from this research, what is your objective, and what is your hypothesis, what do you expect to happen, either a positive result or a negative result. Example, the study time affect a students max scores. Okay, if they study for more time they'll get good scores, is that so? Or if they study for a lesser time they'll get bad score or good, so is that so? You have to find. Okay, next one is choosing the study design. Okay, you decide how will you conduct the research. We have several different research designs and research methods. Okay, you have to choose one. Okay, we have several types. See, we have some types here. Experimental, that is testing cost and effect. For example, if you are doing research under science, any medical fields, means you will conduct many experiments, then only you will get results. Okay, the next one is survey or questionnaire. That is, you have to prepare certain questions and you have to issue the question, and that question may you will get data. Okay, that is called survey method. And next, interview method, directly talking to your respondents and they collecting their answers. Okay, next, observation, by watching their behavior itself you can collect the data and you can conduct the research. Okay, next, you for example, using a survey to collect data from students. Next, you have to decide a sample design. Okay, you choose who will participate in the study. For example, our examples we have seen from the start is our participant is students. Okay, students from the grade 10. Okay, particular group of students, those are their respondents. Okay, first we have to select who are going to participate in our study. Okay, define the target population and decide the sample size, that is selecting 100 students and choosing the sampling method, whether you are going to choose a random sampling or convenient sampling. We have several methods in sampling methods. Okay, that is the deciding on the sampling. Next one is collection of data. This is a main part in research. Okay, after collecting the data only you can segregate the data and you can analyze the data, then only you can make a report. Okay, this is the main part in the research process. You gather information from participants or respondents. Okay, for collection of data you have several types. You can use questionnaires, interviews, tests, or experiments to use collecting a data from your respondents, and you have to ensure that your data should be accurate and reliable according to your research problem, and you should follow ethical guidelines, and you should not cheat while collecting a data. For example, giving students a mark test and survey. Next one process is processing and analyzing a data. So as I said earlier, data collection is the main process in the research. So after collecting the data, you have to process and analyze the data, because by that data only you are going to take a decision. So you have to organize and interpret the collected data and arrange the data in table or charts and use statistical tools if any needed, and look for patterns and relationship. Example, comparing the study hours with test scores. Next, the last part is, finally we have came to the last part, that is a report writing. Okay, from the data collection and you are analyzed and you have concluded, so then you can write a report. Okay, you are present your findings in a clear format. Introduction and what methodology you have used and what are all the results you have get, and your conclusion, and finally the most important part is recommendations. Okay, you have to recommend, and bibliography, what are all the links you have used, what are all the references you have sourced, your source of information, that is also should be present in the report. Okay, these are the process of research. Okay, thank you.